experience after the kidney failure that I didn't experience before. Well, I had never passed out before. My blood pressure was compromised due to the 4 days a week. It was just too much on the body. I would leave dialysis sometimes with my blood pressure in the lower 90s to mid 90s. Regular blood pressure is around 130. So there were times when I would get up too fast and my blood pressure, blood would just go to my head or something, and I would pass out. That started happening on a regular basis after the accident. Also, I didn't have as much strength. I was worn down after dialysis. Dialysis takes a lot out of you. You have to spend time resting to try to recuperate as much energy as you can. I couldn't really do any lifting anymore because of damaging my fistula, which was the main portal for my arm. They didn't want me lifting more than 10 to 15 pounds. Of course, I did more than that after the years had passed. One of the biggest things that I was not able to have that I absolutely loved was Ruby Red grapefruit juice. I used to drink that on a regular. I used to drink V8 juice on a regular. Couldn't drink those because of the potassium. The Ruby Red grapefruit juice, I'll never be able to drink for the rest of my life because it counteracts with one of my medicines that I take in a negative way. Potatoes, I had to watch potatoes because of the potassium. I couldn't eat a lot of different things because of phosphorus. Phosphorus is something that is in all foods, and you had to watch your phosphorus levels. So I had to be able to negotiate my diet based on what foods I was eating, whether it had a high amount of phosphorus in it, and things like that. Phosphorus affects everything from complications with your heart to putting little pinholes in your bones if you have too much phosphorus. One of the other things that I couldn't, things like bananas, couldn't eat bananas anymore or on a regular basis because of potassium. You get too much potassium and you will have a heart attack. It's just as simple as that. Let's see. Oh, couldn't drink a lot. I was a big water drinker. I would literally drink gallons of water during the day. But because you have to watch your fluid intake, you couldn't drink a lot of water. You couldn't drink a lot of anything. You couldn't drink a lot of milk because of the high phosphorus that milk has in it. Cheese, which I'm an absolute nut on cheese. Asia, you know you're a nut too with cheese. So you can imagine how that affected me, not being able to eat my cheese. It's a lot of things. What kind of meds did I have to take because of kidney failure, and what were the meds for? The biggest one was Renvela. Renvela was something that I had to take before every meal. I had to take 6 pills of 800 milligrams each, which are the size of a horse's butt. That's with every meal. With every snack, I had to take at least 3. So in a day, I could literally put away about 20 pills.